Hey, Kendra.
Is your name Belinda?
It is. I ain't even know my whole name up here. Lord have mercy.
I almost said, oh, okay, that was Benita. I was gonna say Belinda Applebone, you got it going on. But that was Benita Applebone. You got it
Yes.
going on. Benita, it wasn't Belinda. All right. Belinda. Kendra G Singles, the dating app, is available now on iPhones and Android phones. Belinda, how old are you?
I'm 42.
42. Where you calling me from?
I'm in Indiana. I'm from Washington, D.C., but I live in Indiana.
Indiana. Okay. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Capricorn.
A Capricorn. You have any kids?
I have three.
How old are your three kids?
I have two girls. One is 14, one is 22, and I have an 18-year-old son.
14, 18, and 22?
Yes, ma'am.
All by the same man?
My first two are by the same man, and then my youngest one is by a different man.
Got you. Have you ever been married?
Yes, unfortunately, once.
When did you get divorced?
It was finalized last year in April, but we were separated. We had been separated for 3 years.
Why'd you say unfortunately?
Girl, because he's a mess. He was a mess. I told him and his mother, I felt like I adopted a child instead of marrying a man. He didn't like the work. We was physically together for a year and a half. He had 13 jobs in that time, and his longest time having his job was 2 months, and he was a janitor at a school. He was an alcoholic. He was abusive, and he liked to piss in the bed, girl. Yes.
Wait,
Yeah, that's why I said I feel like I adopted a child.
wait, okay, what how low were you guys during this marriage?
You said, what did you say?
How low were you and how low was he?
I was, you said, how old were we?
Yes, when you were married.
Um, Let me see. I met him in 2020. So I met him when I think I was like 37, 38.
Wait, that was five
And
years ago?
yeah, and it
So
was
okay,
5 years.
when did you get married?
We got married May 16th, 2020.
And when did you get divorced?
Last year in April 16th,
And,
2025. I
and
mean
how old
2024. I'm sorry.
how how old was he? Is he?
He's 5 years younger than me.
Okay. So
Yeah.
now the reason I'm asking this, I'm trying to figure out what is the age of a grown ass man peeing in the bed. Now,
Girl,
was it like one of those things where he was drunk?
yes.
Okay.
He drove from the sun up to sundown, and when he got in the bed to, go to sleep, he was so intoxicated that he didn't wake up to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, that's a lot.
It's
That's
a whole lot. That was
that's
a whole lot. Yeah. So yeah, like I said, unfortunately, I'm glad that's over with though.
okay. So okay, that's done. All right. Well, Linda, I've been through some things. What do you do for a living?
I have a catering business, and I'm a master stylist, and I'm also a certified community health worker. So I work with addicts.
Okay. So we got Belinda 42, Capricorn, Indiana, catering, master stylist, mom to three kids, by two men, was once married, now is divorced. What kind of man
Yes.
you looking for, girl?
Somebody that's not an addict, number one. Somebody that's faithful, somebody that's honest, somebody that's accountable, somebody that can effectively communicate, somebody that works, somebody that believes in God and wants to lead like an alpha male.
Okay. What are your deal
Yeah.
breakers?
An addict, men that piss in the bed.
In 5
um,
years, hold on, real quick. And this is why
Go
I always
ahead.
say I've seen. I don't. I used to say I've seen it all, but I stopped saying that because somebody will come and it'll be something I've never seen or heard. But in
Yes.
5 years, you are the first person that has to add deal breaker to the list. Someone that pees in the bed.
Yes, ma'am. And
Okay.
somebody that can somebody that can't take an independent woman. I've been on my own since I was 13. I lost my mom when I was 13, so I've been on my own since then, and I'm a very independent person. So somebody that, can't deal with an independent woman. I don't have a problem with letting a man lead, but these men out here, they want to be the woman most of the time, Kendra. It's crazy.
Oh no, it's a different. I think that all we have to accept that what I know from hosting a dating show and owning a dating app, and I can share data. It's a different world, right?
It
So
is. Yeah.
that playbook that your grandma had and your grandpa had, throw that book out the window. That is not the
It's
playbook
over.
of
Yes.
2020. It's not the playbook
Not
anymore.
at all. Not at all. Not at
Ladies,
all.
can we sit here for a second? Ladies, as much
Oh,
as I love us, as much as I love us, we're kind of to blame. And let me tell you why we're kind of to blame.
mhm.
Because there's a lot of women who tolerate a lot of things. I don't want to say bad women, but the
Mm,
lowering of the standards have made men, there's really not a requirement for men to rise to the occasion, right? Like you
you're
got
right.
women who are willing to have kids with you without being um, married. You have women that you could call every 2 weeks and show up. And these are sensational women. Like before,
Yeah.
the woman that was cheated, that you were cheating on your girl with, wasn't, all that, right? No, now
Right.
these are sensational women. So once the standards got lowered for how men could sleep with you and be with you, it made men less willing to rise to the occasion that certain
You're
women
absolutely
desire.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's because a lot of women don't know their self-worth and they have low self-esteem. So you're willing to accept a lot of mess. That's not me.
That, and also with this right now, because Belinda, what are you? You're in Indiana. I'm in
Uh-huh.
California. This is another reason too. Social media changed the game. You know, a lot of people feel like dating is a buffet, that they have the world
Yeah.
at their oasis. So sometimes it's like I could find something better, and you're always searching for that something better because now the world is small via social media. You got
Yeah.
somebody living in Atlanta. I mean, it happens on my show. You live in Atlanta, you can meet somebody in New York. You meet
Yeah,
somebody in Texas. Back in the
absolutely.
day, your grandmother just had to be the best woman in your grandfather's face because he
Yeah.
didn't have social media. That's what it was. He
You're
didn't have
right.
social media. So your
Yeah.
grandmother was the best woman in your granddaddy's face because he
Yeah,
didn't
in
have
his face.
a dating app
Right.
to go through. But that's a whole nother
Yeah.
conversation. That's a whole nother conversation. Okay. So
That's
you said the
right.
men want to be women. All right. Should the guy
Yeah.
look a certain way?
He has to be, I'm only 5 feet tall, but he has to be taller, at least 5'8", because these short men out here have attitudes. They angry.
Well, they angry because they gotta work so hard to get vagina. Because all you ladies don't
Yeah.
want no short men. So they upset because they mad that they tall
Yeah.
friend don't gotta work as hard to get women as they do.
Right.
So
Don't
it
want
makes
no
them
short,
mad.
short man. Don't want no short, short man. I like to put on my 6-inch heels, and I don't want to be looking down to
But
give you
wait,
no
how
hug
tall
or
are you?
kiss. 5 feet. That's it. I'm a
Okay, so
fun
what is the
size.
okay? So what is your height requirement?
Like 5'8" and taller. Cause like I said, I put on some 6-inch heels, and I don't want to have to look down at my man when I give him a hug or a kiss. So at
Okay,
least
well,
five
five
eight.
eight. I think 5'8" is average. Okay, so you'll date a man that's
Okay.
5'8".
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I date. I like a nice tall tree I can climb. I ain't gonna hold you. But 5'8", I do 5'8".
okay, 5'8", 5'8". Should he make a certain amount of money?
No, he should just be able to take care of himself. We can meet up in the middle, combine our incomes, help each other grow, but at least he can take care of himself and be able to hold a job.
Okay, let's do the Kendra Cam.
Okay. Let me turn my camera around, girl. Turn it. Hold on, let me set it up a little bit. I got my plants right here and stuff, child. Okay.
Okay,
Can you see me?
We can wait. Okay, it went out for a second. We can see you. We got you, girl. Woo! Turn it around on them.
I could do a split too. I got Megan knees and I could still do a split
Go
at
ahead, do
42,
it.
baby.
Show me the split. I want to
You
see.
want me to do it for real?
Mhm.
Okay. I got to take you in the living room now, Cameron. And Kendra, dang, hold on.
Let's see this split, child.
Girl, y'all gonna make me do this split out here, Jesus.
At 42 years old, we about to see
At
if.
42. Hold on, I'm trying to set my phone up.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Dang it. Okay, let me sit it right here then. Dang. Okay. Where you out here? Hang on, Paul. You ready?
We ready. Oh, okay. Ah, if we can do a split. Okay. That was on me, so don't nobody judge her. I was curious to see it.
Oh, honey, I
Okay.
don't play no games.
All right, fellas. I mean, she's flexible. Uh,
Fun size, I told you.
okay, so I can't. There's okay. We got a paid question. For some reason, I
Yeah.
can't bring it to the. I used to be able to put them on the video, but I don't know what happened. YouTube changed some things. But El Grande said she said that's not her, but she just did have a Pookie, another sad woman that is lost.
Huh?
Did you date a Pookie?
I don't know nobody named Pookie. Girl, she can't even talk right. What is she saying? Get your grammar right, girl. El Grande, El Grando, El Lolo, whatever your name is. Get your grammar right, girl. Then come back and try again. I don't know no damn Pookie, girl. The hell she talking about? What the hell? What the helly? Girl, good night. It's past her bedtime, child. What the
Okay,
hell?
I think it. Okay, I think it might be a guy, but whatever. That's neither here nor there. But I'm cracking up because Pookie is not necessarily a person. Pookie is a nickname for a type of guy.
Girl, I don't date them type of guys. Them ghetto thug type niggas. No, honey. The last guy, well, the guy before my husband was a paramedic, honey. Don't do me.
Well, I think they're saying you dated a man that peed in the bed, and he had a whole bunch of jobs, so he had some Pookie qualifications.
Yeah, he did. He did. He wasn't doing that before we got married. He had a nice steady job. I guess it was a front. I guess. But when he got with me, because like I said, I've been on my own since I was 13, so I'm gonna get to the money. And I guess he figured, well, she gonna take care of home regardless, and she can cook and clean and do all this stuff. So, and he liked to play video games all day, so he wanted to sit on the game all day, play games, and drink. And see, for me, I don't mind a man that want. If you want to play the video games, that's fine, because that's how some men unwind. But
Okay.
after you then came home, from a hard day of work.
Okay. Okay, fair enough. Let's keep going. All right. I guess we got another paid question, child. I don't know what's going on, but there's something going on where I can't. There was a time I was able to put the pay. Oh, I can. Okay, this
Okay, I
is
see
changed.
it.
So this one, Kareem said, Pookie equals addicts, alcoholics, your exes.
I said my ex-husband, honey. Nobody said I had a whole history of those. Go sit down, Mr. Kareem. It was
Okay,
just my ex-husband. That's it. I
that's
don't have a history of dating addicts. I work with addicts, but I don't have a history of dating addicts.
okay.
Why, are you an addict, sir? Do you need some help? I can refer you somewhere.
Okay, Kareem, she said you need to get over. You did some. I don't know. Child. Let's keep going. Belinda, when was your last relationship?
With my ex-husband 3 years, well, it, like I said, we separated 3 years ago, but divorced last year, so 3 years ago.
You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
3 years ago.
Okay. Are you waiting for your next relationship?
I'm waiting for my husband. I want to be married before I give up this platinum, honey.
Platinum, the vagina platinum.
Period. You just saw the split, right? You just
Ah!
saw the split, right?
I mean, you are
Tricks and
flexible.
all.
You are flexible. I can't do no damn split, child. Um, so I mean, you are flexible. All right. So okay. So you're not having sex again until your wedding night.
Yes, until my wedding night.
Okay. So you have been married before. So let's just say you don't get married again. That means you'll never have sex until you see Jesus. Will you never have sex to just be this way until you see Jesus?
It'll just be until I see Jesus. And I let me explain that to you. So I started to build a closer relationship with God. God put me on a 3-month fast, and that is one of the things that He revealed to me. He told me that to not have sex until I get married. So I'm sticking to that because I believe that obedience is better than sacrifice. So I'm going to be obedient, and I do believe that God is going to send me my true husband, the person I'm really supposed to be with.
I went to Women Evolve, and
I
um,
saw you, girl. You was cute, girl. Yes, you did that.
thank you, girl. And I met so many sensational women, women who I'm staying in contact with.
That's
Shout
good.
out to Dr. Carrie Bryant. I gotta say Dr. Carrie Bryant because
Ooh,
shout out to the other
yes,
Dr. Bryant, but I'm not referring to her. So I
yeah,
get to about Dr. Carrie Bryant, who's married to Pastor Jamal Bryant. But either way, we
right.
had so many great conversations, and she's well aware of my dating show and how I own a dating app. And as a
Mm,
first lady, she was saying how when she was having premarital sex, it never worked for her. Like it never worked for her. She never got what she desired. And
right.
one of the eye-opening things, it is what it is, but if you say you want to be a wife, sex is supposed to be for married people. So you
Yes,
can have sex your way because God is, free will. You could do things your way, but then you can't get mad if God doesn't bless it because you didn't do it his way.
his way.
And
Right,
there's no guarantee when we come to planet Earth that everybody's going to get married. Like that's not promised. Like it was
right,
God's assignment is not everybody's going to become a wife, everybody's going to become a mother, everybody's going to become a husband. We all have
right,
different assignments, right? And we all have free
right,
will. And listen, we're all human and we're going to do what we want to do because that's just the way it is. But
right.
if you want God to be in it and you don't follow God's order, then you can't get mad when God doesn't bless it. And I was like, "Ooh,
You better
God, Dr.
say
Carrie."
that,
I was
girl.
like,
You just gave me chill bumps.
I mean, this is like, and listen, I love having conversations with women of faith. Obviously, she's a wife, she's a first lady, she's all these things. But
Right,
here's the argument: you can't
right.
ask God, you can't ask God to bless it when you want to do it your way, right?
That's right.
Now,
Right.
does this mean? This is why I asked you, are you okay? Because doesn't mean that okay, you do it God's way, he's automatically gonna bless you with a husband that's gonna go for that. Because men are
That's
still
right.
men at the end of the day, right? And there
Right.
could very well be a man that might say, listen, I'm not waiting for marriage for sex. And
That's
that's his
right.
right, that's his free will. So are you just okay with if not saying it's gonna happen that way, but are you okay if you never align with a man that is okay with that rule?
I am. I done had enough sex in my lifetime, Kendra. So if I don't have it again, I'm fine. At least I know that I've done things the way that God told me to do. Because I'm more about pleasing Him than pleasing myself. And like I said, obedience is better than sacrifice. So I hold on to that. I hold strong to that. And God told me that I am here to be a wife, and I believe that He will bless me with a husband and somebody that's not willing to wait. That's not my husband. Bye.
Okay, well look, Belinda said it is what it is.
It is what it
Point
is,
blank,
Kendra.
point blank, period. She don't know no
It is.
Pookie. And if you don't know no Jesus, she can't get with you. And if you pee in the bed, she really can't get with you, okay?
I'm no, honey. Mm-mm. My baby is 14 and she ain't peed in the bed since she came up out of diapers. I'm not doing that no
Well,
more. No,
I
ma'am.
knew that had to be alcohol related because Shout out to people who everybody got people in their family. Shout out to I don't want to share too much of my family business, but I had some alcoholics in the family. Child, that's
Me
why I was like, that's
too.
the alcohol. That's the alcoholic. That's the
Me
alcoholic trait.
too.
If you peeing in the bed as an adult, you don't drink too much.
Yes,
Your ass didn't get up to go to the bathroom because you were alcoholic. So shout out to
that's
anybody
right.
that understands if you got something like that in your family line somewhere. I'm gonna leave it at that. All
Period.
right. What are three flaws you got to work on, Belinda?
Um, I would say, uh, I want to say cutting people off too quick because I'm one of those type of people that we grown. You know what you doing wrong, and I'm not having conversations about it. I'm just gonna cut you off. So I think that's probably something that I need to work on. I've had a lot of trauma in my life from childhood. I am in counseling, so I'm working on that. And I'm not an angry person, but when I do get really upset, I get real quiet. So I'm working on my trauma response, I guess I should say. Um, and I guess I can say loving hard too, because when I love somebody, I love hard. I'm a hard lover.
We just talked about loving hard. There's a book for you
Yes,
loving hard people that we just had this conversation
yes.
on IG. And the book is called Women Who Love Too Much. Let me show it to y'all
Yes.
again. If you are a
Oh,
woman who
girl, I took a picture of that when you pulled that up because I said, oh, I need that book.
Yes, if you are a woman who feels as though you love too much and you love hard, there's a book for created for you many years ago. It's a very popular book actually, written by a psychologist, um, Robin Norwood. Women who love
Mm,
too much. I'm gonna show it to y'all. So for the women who um, books.
you're trying to show the love that you didn't receive. Yeah,
Yeah,
I got
listen, I'm not a psychologist, I'm not a doctor, I'm not all those things, but I
you.
will point you to books that I believe that can help you. And this is a book I read many
Thank you.
years ago that really helped me a lot. Women Who Love Too Much by Robin Norwood. And what I love about the book, because what we don't talk a lot about is loving too much is like being addicted to cocaine. If you meet an
Mm,
addict and a person or an alcoholic, we all know that that's addictive and they got to change their life, they got to change their environment. There's some internal things that they have to truly work on, and we take it serious. Well, loving
yeah,
too much could really fall into that same category. There's literally women who are in jail right now, in prison, because they love too much. Because they love so much that they killed the man because the man
yeah,
didn't show up for them. And now the rest of their life is sent in a jail cell. And I think we can all argue that's not love. You shouldn't
yeah.
love
That's
you.
not.
You never love somebody so much that it puts you in prison for your whole entire
Hell
life, right?
no.
And you never
Hell
love
no.
somebody so much that it hurts you, that
Right.
you are not that you are being hurt. Like if the
That's
love
right.
requires you to hurt and put yourself in danger, it is not love.
Ain't
It's
love.
something else.
That's not love.
Yeah.
No.
All right. All right. We ain't coming to preach today. Now let's get to it. Why would a guy be lucky to be with you, Belinda?
Because I'm a genuine person. I treat people the way I want to be treated. I communicate effectively. I can cook. I can clean. You saw that split, so I got the 50 Shades of Grey down. And I'm just a genuine. I'm just a genuinely loving person. I'm dope. I'm a Capricorn, honey. We do it all.
Okay. You do it all. You do it all. All right, let's do it. Belinda, 42, Capricorn, Indiana, catering, catering, and also a master stylist. Hairstylist,
Yes, ma'am.
mine of three kids by two men. She was once married. Couple things I remember. She don't know no damn Pookie. So let's start
Nah,
there. She ain't married no man that pee in the bed. Let's start
nah.
there.
Hell
Okay.
no.
And that's that. All right. What's your name on the Kendra G singles dating app?
It's Billy O 83. So it's Billie O
So Billie.
IE.
Okay,
Capital
you talking
O.
about? Oh, I see the outfit go. So it's Billy 03,
83. Billy O
Billy
83.
83, Billy
It's
83.
Billy O. O is short for ocean. They call me Billy Ocean.
Billy O 83. So
Yeah.
Billy Billie 0. No, O, not 0. Billy O 83. Billy
Yeah.
O 83. Billy O 83. BILLIE O 83.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
That's
fellas,
me.
that's her. You can shoot your shot and send her a message, or you can scroll down and push the heart or the star and send her a gift. All right, well, listen, I enjoyed talking to you. You were funny.
I enjoyed talking to you, girl. I'm glad I got to finally meet you, virtually at least. You're
Virtually, yes,
beautiful.
we meet in the virtual space. All right, honey, you
Yes.
keep me posted how it goes.
Oh, I will, girl. I'll be back on here in about another two or
Oh,
3 months.
and I forgot, she got that premium vagina because she could do a split.
Platinum.
Oh, platinum. I'm sorry, get me together.
Period.
Because platinum is more than premium, right? I was thinking of, okay,
Yeah.
platinum.
Platinum is expensive.
Okay, okay, you're right. Okay, there you have it. All right, Belinda, you keep me posted, honey.
Yes, ma'am. Have a good one. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye, baby.
Bye.
Here she goes. It's Billy O 83, Billy O 83 on the Kendra G Singles dating app, BILLIE 83. Shoot your shot and hit her up right now or push that heart or the star. Kendra G Singles, the dating app, is available now on iPhones and Android phones.